Morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, this is the real me. I just got done taking a shower. It's morning here and I'm getting ready to do my morning skin routine, and I thought I would do the demo video for the Avon Anew Royal Jelly Firming Sheet Masks. So what I'm going to do is take the mask out of the package, apply it. We'll leave it on for about 15 minutes and we'll see what happens. The masks debuted in campaign 7, $24.99 for a box of 4 at the intro price. $30 will be the regular price. I've already discussed my feelings about the price, but that's totally we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to see how the mask performs and what it does. Just a quick note, I do sheet mask regularly. Those people that are regulars to my channel know that I am an avid sheet mask user. I have used many varieties and brands of sheet masks at different price points. I am not a masking expert. I am not a skincare blogger. I just am a sheet mask junkie. I try to mask probably 4 nights a week at least. Some nights 5, but usually on average I stay about 4 nights a week I mask. And I'm currently in a project to use it up where I want to use up all the masks I have purchased that are expiring in 2017. I had 242 masks that were going to expire during the year of 2017. So that kind of gives you an indication of how much I mask and how many masks I purchase as a basis to go on for my review and experience with this sheet mask. When you start a sheet mask, you should always have clean, dry skin, and you should always prep it first with a toner. Today I used this toner, the Snail Bee High Content Skin Toner from Benton, and this toner is a Korean brand. This is currently in a project Use It Up. I want to finish this product by the end of the month. So what I did was I soaked a cotton pad with it, treated my face with it. And what that does is it allows the first layer of initial moisture, albeit very light, to accept the treatment that you're going to apply to your skin. Now I'm also using this. I did not use it today, but before I mask, I would either be using this or this. This is the Ole Henriksen treatment, Truth Facial Water. It's a vitamin C treatment, and I just opened this. I've only used it a few times. So before I mask, I'm either going to be using one of those two products right now. And then personally myself, I also have applied my Avon Anew Vitamin C. This is a new bottle. I just opened it this morning because I finished one yesterday. This is a regular in my skincare routine. I use it daily. So this, I think, is the 3rd or the 4th bottle that I have gone through. So this is what I have on my skin today. The Benton toner and the Anew Vitamin C serum. And then I also have something on my lips. This is the Jack Black Intensive Therapy Lip Balm, mint flavor. I tend to notice that when I mask, my lips feel super dry if I don't have something on prior to masking. So I always try to remember to apply something to my lips, and usually it's the Jack Black, or I also have a lip oil that I'm using right now too. So the masks are available in 2 forms. They have a brightening formula, which is Pearl, and the firming Royal Jelly. I am not a fan of Pearl masks. It's just, of the Pearl masks I've tried, none of them really impress me. I'm just not drawn to Pearl. But I really love the Royal Jelly, and I've used quite a few of them, all at different price points and everything. So I was excited to try these. So they do come, like I said, 4 to a pack. And they are packaged like so. Now it says intensive sheet mask infused with royal jelly essence, known for its firming benefits. To use, remove and carefully unfold mask. Apply onto clean, dry face. Adjust the mask to fit comfortably and smooth. To adhere to the contours of your face, leave on and relax for 15 to 20 minutes. Gently remove mask and massage any remaining serum into the skin. Do not rinse. And that's a major thing. You do not rinse these off. You do not rinse these off. To reap the benefits, you do not need to rinse these off. It needs to stay on your skin. And these are actually made in Korea, which is a good thing, I think, because South Korea is known for its skincare market. Their skincare market is years ahead of Western skincare, which is what we are here in the United States. So a lot of Korean skincare brands are vastly superior to what you're going to find here in the States, and also at a more affordable price point. So there's a lot of different reasons for that, but I'm not going to get into it now because it's already 5 minutes into the video. So the packaging always has these little notches on the side, and it lets you tear open the package without hurting the mask, because the mask is generally down in here. And inside this foil packet is a bunch of serum, or what we call essence, and it is soaked into the fiber mask, and that's what's going to do good for your skin. These are always a little tricky for me, so I'm going to use my little scissors here to open it up, which happen to be Avon cuticle scissors, by the way. I ordered extra of them, so I keep a pair in my purse. I have a pair in my bathroom. I have a pair everywhere because I use them frequently to open things that I have difficulties with. I also have a towel nearby because I know I'm going to have to dry my hands. So I have the package open, and I'm going to pull the mask out. Hopefully, my goal is to do this video for like 25 minutes or under. So I can feel already that this has quite a bit of serum or essence in it, which is really, really good. It does not have a backing, but as you can see, very wet out of the package. Some masks have a backing to them that just make it a little bit easier to unfold and apply to your skin. So this is a very wet, what I like to call a juicy mask. So you kind of have to unfold it carefully. I don't think I can do that on camera, really. But we'll see. We'll see. And it's a thin mask, which is good, because when masking, the thinner, the better. Okay, yeah, this is really thin and really wet. So it's kind of a tangly mess. So I might have to put my hands down to unfold it better. I've never done this on camera before. And they're slippery, so you have to be careful. So the unfolding process is not unlike other masks that I've used that are thin and slimy like this, which, and I say slimy is a good thing. But sometimes a plastic or a pearlescent backing makes it just a little bit easier. So when you kind of start to get it unfolded, you can see here that it has, I'm trying to pull this little area up over the forehead so that it won't be, there we go. So you can see that there is 2 eye holes, a place for your nose, and your mouth. So I'm just going to slap it on. I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror. The fit is very nice. I can already tell. The thinness of the mask is providing a really nice fit. And you can kind of stretch it and pull it so that it fits your skin perfectly. So here we go. You can see it fits very nice. It's also very wet. I always wear a V-neck or a tank top or something like that. What I'm doing right now is taking the extra essence. It's on my hands. I'm just rubbing it into my arms and my hands. I always wear a V-neck or like a nightgown or something that's loose around my chest because sometimes serum drips down. Now normally and when it does drip down, I just rub it into my neck and chest. Normally I would be laying down to do this, to mask. I usually sit in a chair that reclines, or I lay down, read, watch TV, do something, look at YouTube, something. And this is a little bit of a slipperier mask. Like I said, it's very thin and it's very soaked, so it's kind of, gravity is wanting to pull it down. So, yeah, I'm going to try not to give you guys a shot of what's inside my nostrils, but it might help to hold the mask on better. So, also, I'm going to talk a little bit while I have this on about, I've seen some comments from people that say, and you'll notice me doing this a lot throughout the video, and that's because I just want to make sure that I keep patting that moisture, the essence, and that serum into my skin. So, and when you see my arms moving, I'm rubbing it into my arms also. So I've been seeing a lot of posts lately from people that say that because the price of these masks is a little bit higher or a lot higher than what they are used to using, that they refold the mask when they're done, put it back in the package, and use it again another day. Here's my thing with that. I personally will never do that. I think, well, these masks, the fiber masks themselves, are just intended for one use only. And even though you have started with a clean canvas because you've just washed your face, invariably, inevitably, bacteria can find a way into the mask. Whether it be you've touched something in your household before you touch the mask, or you touch your face or something. Bacteria is everywhere. So what I do is I don't want to waste all that essence. You know, I don't, because it's not all, and not all masks have that much that you can use again the next day. Some don't have hardly any extra. But there are other brands. This one has a lot. Leaders in Solution, they have a lot. MediHeal has a lot. Naruko has a lot. For those masks, what I do is I take, after I'm done masking, I take the extra essence that has collected in the bottom of the packet, and you'll be able to feel it in there. You know, you can feel it. It feels squishy. And I empty it into a little jar, which I'm not going to do that on camera because I don't want to make a mess of that. But I have purchased these little tiny plastic jars on eBay for very inexpensive from China. They come with a variety of different shapes, colors, sizes. I think I paid less than $2. I seriously want to say I think I paid $1.38 or $1.48 for 12 of these. And with free shipping. I mean, how can they sell it for that cheap? Seriously, it must cost a penny to make these. But I buy these, and what I do is I empty the serum that's into the packet into one of this, and I seal it with the lid, and then I use it the next time I do my skincare routine, whether it's in the evening or the following morning. I use this as my essence because I do use an essence every day. Actually, I can grab my essence and I'll show you a little bit. It's right over here. So this is the essence that I'm currently using. This is the Etude House Honey Sarah essence. This is what it looks like. I have used different essences before. The one before this was of the same brand. It was the Snail Bee High Content essence. But now I'm working on this one. And I always use this in my skincare routine unless I'm masking. You know, if I'm masking, there's essence. Well, sometimes I use both. Just depends on my skin in that day, the weather, how dry I feel. You know, you be your own judge of what your skin needs. But a lot of times, when I'm not masking especially, I always use an essence first. It goes on right after my toner. So my normal skincare routine would be toner, vitamin C, then my essence, then my moisturizing cream or a treatment cream. You know, it's a process. Eye cream, that kind of thing. But so I do use an essence every day. So that's why a lot of times if there's extra essence in the packet of the sheet mask, I will empty it into one of these jars and use that. So, or if you don't have one of those available, sometimes in a pinch, like when I'm on vacation or traveling or something, I'll just fold the I'll fold it over and I'll clip it with like a hair clip, like one of these little claw clips that I keep, or a clothespin, you know, anything, just to keep it tight. Now, if I was going to just clip it like that, I would definitely use it either the same day or the next morning, and I would not, that would be it. But I have used some leader masks where there's so much that it fills up this jar, and I've gotten 2 more uses. But even then, I don't keep the essence for more than 2 days, especially if it's just in the foil packet, because this is not, sheet masks are not designed, the serum in them is not designed to be used multiple times. It's not designed to be resistant to the air and the environment, the light in your bathroom or whatever, for it to be effective. So basically I use the mask, I toss it, and then if there's extra essence, I'll use it once or twice at the most, and then that's it. Now, other people, I realize, aren't as much of a stickler about that as I am. It's just a personal preference, and I'm really particular about that. So, okay, now I'm going to talk about some other things. This mask does have a very light honey scent, very light. It's not overwhelming at all. I personally like a honey scent, and I like masks when they have a strong honey scent. But this is pleasant. Very, very faint. Almost like if you were to have a cup of tea after the honey is mixed in, how it would smell. So I like that. That's nice to have. I can tell you this, I'm already impressed with the fit. I know I started out by saying how good I think it fits, but the fit is good. I also like the amount of essence that's in it. And I like that my hands and arms where I'm rubbing it in do not feel too sticky or tacky. I do not like a tacky mask. I like when I take a mask off, I pat the rest of the serum into my face, I wait for it to dry, and then I apply the rest of my products. I like masks that dry down and not sticky. Some masks are notorious for drying sticky. Leaders is one of them. And I love Leaders. They are really effective masks, but that's one thing I don't like about them. But what I do with Leaders is I use them early in the day so they have time to dry down, and by bedtime it's not sticky, so not so bad that way. But so far I'm impressed with how this feels. And you can see it's not like shiny or greasy looking or anything like that. I've been rubbing it into the back of my hand and my forearm there. It just looks, you know, soft. Now this mask has enough on it, I can tell by the wetness, that I personally, if I was using this mask, I would probably leave it on close to an hour. I know it says 15 to 20 minutes on the packaging, and there are some bloggers that will tell you that you should not use a mask for longer than 15 or 20 minutes. Again, I like the masking process. If I'm in a hurry, I won't, I'll take it off after 20 minutes or whatever and toss it and go. But I like the process of masking. I like taking the time to myself. I like the pampering aspect of it. And so I would easily leave this mask on. I can tell that it's wet enough that it would last on my skin for at least 45 minutes before it started to dry, maybe even an hour. And you'll be able to tell when a mask dries out on you, because around the nose, the chin area, around the lips, it'll start to get dry and it won't stick to your skin anymore. And it'll kind of feel like it's flappy. So that way you'll know. So I was kind of worried I wouldn't have anything to talk about while this was on. But I guess I do. And I guess I was worried too that it wouldn't stay put while I talked. But it seems to be doing really good. So I've gotten so many of my friends into masking. My cousin is into masking. I have some really good girlfriends that are local here that I've gotten into masking, and some of you Avon customers, we talk about masking now too. You have become my friends, and we've talked about masking, and we mask and exchange ideas and thoughts and suggestions on masking and everything. And it's so funny because my husband, he is so used to me masking that he doesn't say anything about it. And a lot of women won't put on a mask in front of their husbands or their kids or whatever because they don't want to get made fun of or freak them out. He's totally used to it. I mean, he doesn't even bat an eye anymore. I walk around the house like this all the time. I wouldn't do it with strangers here or anything. We have neighbors. And there's we have a set of neighbors that we're really good friendly with, and then we have some neighbors that we're friendly with, but not on a super personal level. And I always tell Keith I'm gonna go out in front of their house one night and with a mask on and stand there like this by the window, with like a butcher knife in my hand or something like that, because that's kind of a twisted person that I am. I'm just that way. So let's see, we're coming up on 20 minutes, so I think I've had it on about 15, but I'm still going to give it another 2 or 3, and we'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. It's very comfortable. The serum doesn't sting at all. It feels really good and soothing and nice and still very wet. It's good. It's good. I just wish they wouldn't have priced them the way they did. I've used a lot of really nice sheet masks that cost $1. Well, I've used some really nice ones that are between like $2 and $4, and I just wish they wouldn't have priced them this high. But we'll see. Maybe they'll do really well, And if they do really well, then they might expand the line and bring in some different ones, you know, that are like in the Nutra Effects line. That would be really, really nice if they did that. I love that I used to say all the time, you guys probably heard it if you watch the sheet mask videos, oh, I wish Avon would make sheet masks. Why can't they make a sheet mask, you know? And now they have, so I shouldn't complain, right? Because that's what I wanted. I wanted them to make a sheet mask. So we're at 20. I'll give it another minute or so, and then we'll take it off and see what we got. I was gonna put this on and then go over the campaign 8 brochure, but I just thought, well, I didn't know if the mask would sit on my face good. You know, I wasn't sure how that would go, so I didn't. But I'm still going to do a campaign 8 video. I'll probably just wait until about Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow I have to go to Secretary of State to get the tabs renewed on our truck. And then you know how that takes all day, and we got to go get groceries too. We had a really bad windstorm here in Michigan last week. On Wednesday, we had really high winds, 60 to 80 miles an hour, and some of you guys know because you were on my Facebook, but it blew the roof off of our patio. We lost a tree in our backyard, and our cable and our internet went out for about 3 days. Now, we were really blessed, though, because there are people that are still in Dearborn Heights, which is the town next to me, that do not have power. So that's 6 days, and it is cold out. Today with the wind chill, we are in like single digits with the wind chill, and it is cold and they do not have power. All the area rec centers and places have stayed open, providing shelter and cots and clean water and showers and stuff for the people, places where they can charge their devices and things like that. But man, it's just been terrible. But we are so blessed that we didn't lose our electricity, but so many other people in our area suffered. And then yesterday we had a snow come through, and we got about 5 inches here in Taylor where I live. So I just really feel for those people, and I pray that their power goes back on soon, because it would just be awful to be going through that. So yeah, I don't know. Mother Nature, you know, we go through life thinking that we're so in control of everything, and then something like that happens, which it's called an act of God by the insurance companies. And I think there's a reason why it's called that, because it is an act of God, you know. I mean, we don't control the weather, God does. And it just, you know, we're humbled by things like this, I think, because we do go through life thinking that we're so in control of everything. We're in control of our lives and our destiny, and we have all this technology and this and that, and then a giant windstorm comes through and you don't have internet for 3 days. It's like, what? But anyways, okay, so I'm at 22:42. We'll wait another 15 seconds, and then I'll take her off and we'll see what happens. But yeah, overall, so I'm giving the fit, if I go on a 5-star platform, I'm going to give the fit a 5, and I'm going to give the amount of essence a 5, and I'm going to give the scent a 5. So that's great. You know, I'm really impressed so far. Okay, I'm going to peel it off now, because we've been on for 15 minutes at least, maybe 17. So I just peel it off. Now, like I said, this is plenty, I got some hair there. Plenty wet enough. I could have left this on for 45 minutes easily. And sometimes what I do too is I take the wet mask when it's still wet, and I rub it on my, like on my arms. I'll rub it on my chest. I'll rub it on my, you know, legs, any place of skin that's exposed. So, but it's all wadded up. I'm throwing it in the trash, getting tossed right into the trash. I'm going to rub this in on my arms a little bit. Yep, I can smell that honey scent. Very nice. So remember, this is for firming. This is a firming mask. So now, and then they say you just got to pat it in. I kind of do a rubbing and a patting at the same time. I would, you know, let this set for a good long while. And I know it's really bright outside because we have a lot of snow out of the window. But you can see, I think that my redness is toned down some than it was when I started the video. And around my eye area, you can really see that it looks firmed up. My fine lines are a little bit diminished here in the forehead also. Everything looks kind of tighter, firmer. And I always rub up because that helps gravity as much as you can. So yeah, I definitely think I see a good firmness around the cheekbone area and above the eyes, the brow bone. It is starting to dry down. My arms and hands feel slightly tacky where I have rubbed it in, but I put a lot on there. I rubbed it and rubbed it and rubbed it. So I'm kind of waiting. We're at 25. I don't want to do this video longer than a half an hour. And I know I could have put it on and then come back, but it's, you know, I think it's kind of nice to actually see results. When people do that, you always have that suspicion, well, I do in the back of my mind when they do like a before and after. Were they really off camera for the full time? What did they do? You know, I just thought it would be kind of nice to do it actually really on camera. I see Keith outside the window. I'm waving at him, but he doesn't see me. He's shoveling. We have a sidewalk that goes all the way around the house. It goes completely all the way around to the back patio on both sides, and he's out there shoveling that path. He's so cute when he shovels. He's such a good guy because, you know, in the wintertime, we don't even go out on the back patio, but yeah, he always shovels the whole path around the house. He does everything so thoroughly. He's a good guy. And he's right outside my window with it. And it's San Francisco 49ers jacket, which is weird to me because we live in Michigan. I don't know how he got that jacket, but he likes it. That's a snow shoveling coat. It's very warm. Okay, so this, I would say, is very much on the way to being dried down. It's not drippy or anything. You can see I do have like a shiny finish, but it's not wet anymore. And I do think it's firm. So, yeah. I'm actually going to zoom in just a little bit. Not that anybody wants to see me zoomed in with no makeup on. But here is the under eye area, which I guess I should have zoomed in before. But I think that looks pretty good. You can see I still do have some of my redness. And I have, on my forehead here, I have some little bumps. I get those from having rheumatoid arthritis, from having an autoimmune disease. I get these little bumps. I finally figured out that's what they were from. Normally I'd put a headband on to cover my hair, but I was afraid it would slide off while I kept talking. So lines here, everything looks pretty firm and good. You can still see the forehead line, but I think it looks plumped up definitely. Mouth lines look pretty good. I didn't say anything for pore care, but I don't think my pores look too huge, so that was good. Okay, so we're going to zoom back out now. Okay. So, there we have it. You know, I liked it. I liked it. I really liked it. Do I sound like Sally Fields when she said that? I liked it. No, I really do. I really liked it. I think the mask was a hit. I'm pleased with it. Do I think that $24.99 at intro price is expensive for 4 masks? Yes, I do. And but I would purchase these as special occasion masks because I think it did a really good job. I think it looks firm. I think I think it did what it said it's going to do, and we'll see how it does as the day goes on. I'll give you guys my thoughts. When I do my campaign 8 video, I'll let you know how it lasted, the effects of it, because sheet masking is not permanent. You're going to have to do it on a regular basis to see the benefits of it. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to last forever, but I would definitely, use this if I was going to be, say I had a big date, or we were going to a family reunion and I knew there was going to be a ton of pictures taken, anything like that, I would absolutely, I would use as a special occasion. And I do have masks that are like $8 a piece. I bought from Leaders, but I always buy them when they're on sale for half off. So it's just that price kind of sticks with me. But if the product performs and does what it says it's going to do, and there's nothing offensive about it, it's not super sticky, it's not watered down. The essence is really what I would call skincare essence. It really did what it said it's going to do. I'm pleased with it. So I would say absolutely give these a shot. If you feel like it's affordable for you, then I would do that. And I would use them as like a special occasion mask. And you can always get less expensive sheet masks that are still very nice to use on as for every day, you know. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to give it, because I mean, I'm not like, it's not like a miracle, but I would say it's 4. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, maybe 4.5. I mean, you know, it's nice. It's really nice. And that's all I have to say about that. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If I failed to answer questions, because sometimes when I start rambling, I just blah, 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 and it's already 30 minutes. I got to go. All right. So, okay. So if I failed to answer any questions that you have, please leave them below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the campaign 8 video in a few days. All right. Have a good one.